If you're running Openclaw agents right now, you are most likely overpaying, probably by 10x, maybe more. I know because I was. A single research agent was costing me around $500 a run before I found these 4 settings that dropped it to $6. And none of these are complicated. You can set them all up today. Before I show you the fixes, you need to understand why Openclaw is so expensive by default. Because if you don't understand the problem, you'll just end up back here again. There are 3 token killers hiding in every Openclaw setup. Token killer number 1 is the full context. Every time your agent takes an action, Openclaw sends the entire context file along with it. Your system prompt, your tools, your instructions, all of it. Token killer number 2 is the chat history snowball. Openclaw sends the full conversation history with every new prompt. So message 1 is smaller, but for message 10, you're resending messages 1 through 9 plus message 10. By message 50, you're sending a novel every single time. This is the big one where API costs start to add up. Token killer number 3 is heartbeats. Openclaw checks in periodically. Am I still running? What should I do next? These heartbeat calls seem tiny, but they can add up fast if you're using a more expensive model that isn't necessary for these small calls. Now, these 4 fixes work best when you've already set up 2 things: memory optimization and multi-agent architecture. Memory optimization means your agent has somewhere to store knowledge when we start clearing context. Multi-agents means each agent only carries the instructions it needs, smaller prompts, fewer tokens from the jump. I have walkthroughs on both. I'll link them in the description, but you don't need to stop and watch those right now. Everything I'm going to show you still works either way. All right, 4 fixes, let's go. Fix number 1 is the easiest: prompt caching. Remember how I said Openclaw sends your full system prompt with every single call? Prompt caching means the API provider stores that prompt on their end. So instead of sending the whole thing every time, your agent basically says, hey, use the same instructions as last time. You're still paying for the output tokens, but your input tokens drop dramatically. You can get around an 80 to 90% reduction on those input tokens. Most major model providers already support this. Anthropic has it built in. OpenAI has it. You just need to make sure it's enabled in your Openclaw configuration. If you do nothing else from this video, turn this on. It took me about 2 minutes and immediately cut my system prompt cost by almost 90%. Fix number 2 tackles the chat history snowball, and Openclaw actually built a tool for this. The command is just /compact. What this does is take your entire conversation history, every message, every response, every back and forth, and compress it into a short summary. All of this key information is preserved, but the actual token count drops significantly. Think about it like this. You've been going back and forth with your agent for 50 messages about a client project. That's thousands and thousands of tokens being resent every single time. You can then type /compact, and that entire conversation gets compressed into a tight summary, maybe a few hundred tokens. Your agent still knows everything it needs to know. It just doesn't need the full transcript anymore. Fix number 3 is use the right model for the right task. By default, most people set up Openclaw with one model for everything, usually Sonnet or Opus. Using Opus to do simple tasks like data scraping is overkill and costs you a lot of money. Here's what you do instead. You build an escalation path. Tier 1 can be Ollama. This handles your heartbeats, your simple status checks, your basic yes/no decisions, and has 0 API costs because you can run it locally. Tier 2 can be Haiku, and it handles routine tasks, summarizing text, basic formatting, data extraction, the stuff that doesn't need a genius. Tier 3 can be Sonnet, your workhorse, complex reasoning, multi-step analysis, writing. This is where most of your real work happens. Tier number 4 can be Opus, the big brain. You only escalate here when the task genuinely requires deep reasoning or when a lower model fails. The key is the escalation part. Your agent starts at the cheapest option and only moves up when it needs to. There's a lot of ways to set this up, but I recommend setting up a multi-agent system and then specifically telling an orchestrator agent which model to use for which task. So in your orchestrator, you can say for data scraping, use Haiku, or for writing emails, use Sonnet. Fix number 4 is offload your heartbeats to a free model. Those periodic check-ins I mentioned at the beginning, they don't need to hit a paid API. Route every heartbeat call to Ollama running locally. It's free, it's fast, and your agent doesn't skip a beat. This is a very high leverage fix because some people are using Opus for this and it's costing them $4 to $5 a day. Not the biggest number, but it's literally free savings, so there's no reason not to do it. Bonus tip number 5, and this is a big one: when you're switching tasks and your agent doesn't need the full context of the conversation, you can use the /new new command to reset the session so it's not sending the full chat history in every call. Make sure you tell your agent to save anything important to memory before you call this, and make sure to watch my video about memory optimization so your agent can use this information later. So let's put it all together. Before, one model for everything, full context every call, chat history snowballing forever, heartbeats hitting a paid API, $500 for an overnight research task, and then after, prompt caching, compaction, multi-model escalation, clean sessions, free heartbeats, same output quality. And this isn't theoretical. I've been running this setup for 2 weeks now. My agents run 24/7, and my daily costs went from I'm afraid to check to about $1 an hour. Think about what that means. At $1 an hour, you can run an AI workforce that does research, handles leads, manages your data for less than the cost of a coffee. If you want to learn Openclaw more in depth, make sure to check out our school community. The link is in the description. It's free for now, and we do live calls every Saturday. If you want the exact configuration files and step-by-step walkthrough for setting every single one of these up, I'll put a link to the full guide in the description as well. Make sure to like and subscribe for in-depth Openclaw trainings every week, and drop a comment. Tell me what your monthly Openclaw costs look like. I'm curious how much people are actually spending, and if you found any other cost-saving tricks I didn't cover. Let me know. I'll see you in the next one.